Good morning, everybody. It's Tanya. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're doing a Tarot and Tea Tuesday. Let's ring the bell. Bring in the lovely energies. Today we're doing a tag called Shadow Decks. And what shadow decks are, they're about decks that help you work on yourself. A lot of shadow decks are very dark, and they help you, by being dark, they help you to see the negative things that you don't want to look at, but you want to heal. I have a few books here on shadow, 2 books right here about shadow work. And I thought this explained it pretty good. Deep within our psyches, the unconscious holds the forbidden feelings, secret wishes, and creative urges. Over time, these dark forces take on a life of their own, form a shadow and a powerful force of unresolved inner conflicts, unexpressed emotion, and defies our efforts to control it. So shadow work shows you how to free yourself from the shackles of shadow power, which is exactly what it is. You are like invisibly handcuffed. Through tarot work, journaling, meditative, creative visualing, and dream work, you will begin to bring the shadow into the light. This book is ideal for those who are recovering from serious addiction or illness, as well as any person seeking a deeper understanding his or her true self. Yes, I have battled addiction, and I would say I've battled abuse, which really takes a toll on your brain and your psyche, in your soul. It's like someone trying to kill your soul. So, by exploring these dark, uncharted territory of unconscious mind, you will work towards understanding and integrating the shadow. No prior knowledge of tarot is required. You will learn to use the cards as a tool. So you don't have to use tarot as a predictive manner or for reading for anybody else. You can use them just for your own health. So I thought you might like to see that. So here's Shadow, Tarot and Shadow Work. Here is Tarot for Troubled Times. It says, confront your shadows, heal yourself, transform the world. So this one's by Shane Miro and Teresa Reed. And this one's Christine Jett. So let me find what a chapter. Oh yes, they have many spreads. Contents. So you can see what in these. Give you an idea. And once you can learn to embrace your shadow side, no one can hurt you with it again. You become so strong. And you're like, I beat this. I don't care what you say. Rolls off my shoulder. And then you can feel compassion for others. So that's this one. And a lot of these shadow decks are also so great. People love to use them for Halloween, which is the time of year it is right now. It's, I think, almost October. Heck, I've been celebrating since my birthday, which was September 2nd. Yes, that's how long I celebrate Halloween. All the way from then till November. Yes, the Fool's Journey. Going within. That's the scariest part, is going within and just looking at these things. But once you can, and once you can find someone to talk about it with, you will feel so much better. It lets go. It takes all the weight off your shoulders in this world. So I just wanted to show you these couple books. And a third book, just because it's fun and for this time of year, by Silver Ravenwolf. Halloween, it's got spells, customs, recipes, and it's also got like great folklore, stories. Tells you about things like cutting the apple in half, not the long way from the stem down, but the sideways, that you get the pentagram. So here is the shadow decks I picked. You can't even see them all because there's too much out. And I'm having pumpkin spice tea this morning. So I've got oracles and tarot. And this is a V.Love&Crystals tag, and here's one of her decks, the Autumn Oracle Delight. And it works for illuminating, for looking at the dark side. Oh my God, isn't that bat so cute? It's a sky puppy. Yes, I'm going to start. This is V.Love&Crystals tag, so I'm going to start with this deck. Harmless. Yes, so many things that we are tortured by in our minds are truly harmless once we've looked at them and dealt with them and don't let them have power over us. Shadows. Yes, she showed this card in her. Perfect. Oh, I love that. And there's like these shadows above in the light, like ghost in there. Great deck. This is so on point for this time of year, and you can use it all year long because it has all the messages you need to hear, whether shadow or light. Obedience, because every day is something different. And working with your cards is like talking to a trusted friend. For me, it really is. I also talk to my husband about this stuff. I love that cat's green eye. Oh, look at that beautiful wolf. Mischief. Oh, that's awesome. That is what shadow work does. It expels all that junk you've let harness inside yourself. You let it go, let it out, spew it out. And then you're just free. And people will still try to put it back on you. Don't let them. Say, so what? Maybe I was an asshole. Maybe whatever. But that's not who I am today. I'm living a healthy life. Oh, I wanted to show you. I haven't done an unboxing of this yet, so that's why it's still in its plastic. I like to open on video with everybody. So I just got this in the mail, Jack-o'-lantern Tarot. You can do shadow work. You can do a reading with any deck. If you have one deck, you don't need a specific deck to do all this other stuff. It's nice. It's fun to have lots of decks to work with, but you don't have to. So, just wanted to make that clear. I didn't want you to think you have to have these specific shadow decks. You can work with the Rider-Waite-Smith. You can work with the Crystal Unicorns. Fluffy, what are those? Care Bears Tarot. Barbie Tarot. Any deck can help you do a reading on anything. So I just wanted to show you a few of these This is Robert M. Place's Vampire Tarot. There are so many vampire tarots, and they're wonderful. These are the Pentacles. Ellen Terry, Pamela Coleman Smith is in here. Beautiful. I just got too many, didn't even bother to light any candles, because when you got these many cards out, you're sure to spill them, the candles, if anything falls over. Like, I'm having a hard time just opening this. This is such a deck of happiness. It is specifically made for shadow work, and it's called Shadowland. And it's got all these characters that look like they belong in that children's story, Wild Things from the Other Side or whatever. A lot of these things, you know, that they show negatively are about how we feel inside about ourselves. We don't really look like that, but a lot of us start to think we do because we feel that way inside. So this, you're not ugly. You're a wonderful human being. We were made to be wonderful and light and participate in this world. So stop hiding yourselves. Shine your candles, show your beautiful face, like this beautiful octopus. Perfect little octopus. I love it. He's waiting for his ships to come in. It's like, here I am. He is not hiding. San Juan, she's like, you are not crossing my boundaries. Stop. She's still feeling a little shy. She's got her hair covering her face there. So she's hiding behind it, but it gives her the security she needs at the time. Like wearing a hat. You know, your hat, your hair in your face. It gives you security to say whatever you need till you can say it fully with your face showing. It's just a little security blanket till you're ready. So don't be hard on yourselves. Just start looking at things. And treat yourself with kindness. Only say loving things to yourself. And people who say mean things to you, don't let them in your life. I don't even care if they're your parents. They should not be doing that. So there's that deck. Oh, I wanted to show you this oracle. It's so gorgeous. Barbara Moore's Destiny Portal. Art by Jessica. I'm gonna make this a little clearer. Galbraith. Well, it came with this book and this cute fairy necklace, and they say you can use it as a pendant also. For the longest time, I did not even realize it was in there till I read the back of my box, because I had just been working with the cards and the book. Isn't that cute? And this is a nice chunky book. You know, Barbara Moore writes some good books. And the artwork is gorgeous. Gothic. Autumn Splendor. Dark Enchantment. You don't want any of those. You don't want to be a dark queen. That's it. You're just dressing like a dark queen, you know. Gothic look. That's great. But we're talking about insides. Dragoness, isn't that gorgeous? Love that Mother Earth. This is just like the Empress. The Green Man. And the Green Woman. Oh, I don't want to take too long on any one deck. Here is House of the Haunted Tarot by Sasha Graham. I love this. I gilded it with silver. This light doesn't show it that good, but it really shimmers in my kitchen light. This is my tarot room. Six of Cups, nostalgia. You don't want to stay in the past. That's what I feel this card is saying. You know, don't stay in the past when something that you thought made you so happy. You want to live now. You want to enjoy now. Here you've got the whole world in your hand. And she's got the 4 symbols in each corner here. The Taurus, the Scorpio, the Leo, the Aquarius. Justice, the maid with the scales and the key. She doesn't need a sword. The Lovers. Oh, look at this hangman. He's even in a hole in the bricks in the wall. He really needs to get a new perspective. More of a view. 3 of Wands. I gotta move on. We'll never get through if I don't move on. I wanted to show you the Gothic beauty. Yes, I gilded that too. Yes, I love to do that. It's about all looking inside. Maybe even looking at love, and maybe it's not so healthy for you if you have to hide it. You want to be connected to the world, to people. Don't do things that make you feel bad. Don't get in relationships where people make you feel bad about yourself. Some people get off on making the person they're with feel bad about themselves. That makes them feel like they're so awesome. And now, I know it sounds sick, but it's true. There's so many people like that. That one. Oh, I wanted to show you this pink one. It's all about self-reflection, which is shadow work. Beautiful black background with pink stars. Silver gilding. It's by Stephanie Capone. Just gorgeous. Even though she wrote this and made this deck for self-reflection, you can use it for any kind of reading you want. I thought this is a perfect tower. You know, all the chaos, it makes you feel like you're falling apart. Truly beautiful. It's simple art, but I love it. I love this rest and recuperation one. The 4 Swords. Oh, this is a great lovers. This is like split aparts, twin flames. The twin flames is today's term. When I was younger, it was split aparts. And they're together holding each other, but they look like one person, and it looks like hips. But that's their butts. So very cool. You can see they're kissing there. Oh, I just love this deck. Beautiful, beautiful. I love these dark decks. There is nothing to be afraid of except ourselves, and we can transform that. That is the great news about shadow work. We can transform anything. If we don't like it, we can transform it. Well, what happened to my card? Oh, it's totally bent. And it's the lovers. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I don't even know how I did that. I must have rushed and put it back in there too fast. King of Cups. Knight of Hazards. He's at a red light, so the hazards are I haven't worked with this one in a long time. The Pentacles. Temperance. This is all about moderation and balance. Like she's dripping black blood. He's got red. Well, that's also, she's a zombie. Yeah, this is the zombie tarot. Trying to get it in there just right. Look at that zombie drilling his leg bone. Makes me think about the TV show Walking Dead, you know? That one girl, she had her zombies, 2 zombies, and she took their arms off and their lower jaws so they couldn't hurt her, and kept them on a leash because the smell of them kept other zombies away from her. Smart girl. Page of Wands. It's just too funny. These actually work for reading. They do. Whatever kind of reading you want to do. But if you're wanting to do some shadow work, you might see some things that will help you. Ooh, the Gothic Tarot by Joseph Vargo. I hate these tuck boxes. We might not get this out if I did not bring a knife to help me. Woohoo! Eight of Pentacles, these gargoyles. His happy family. He's got his bride there. The Fool. This fool has a wolf, not just a little doggy. He's got a full-on wolf. He's going to jump off the stairs or float. His spirit. High Priestess. Just gorgeous artwork. Great for working on yourself. Oh, and to see her. Just gorgeous, this Nine of Wands. She doesn't look exhausted at all. She's good at hiding that she's pretty tired. She made me think of Elvira. She's coming out with a new book, or it has come out. And I thought it was just fascinating. You know, she'd been married to a man for a long time. Then she divorced him and fell in love with a woman. And she says, I'm not gay, I'm not straight. It's just fluid. She's with who she loves. I think that's a great way to have it be. Eight of Cups. In the cemetery and realizing that the relationship you're in does not work. You need to leave. It's not healthy for you. There's no more working on it. Just go. Oh, here's the box for the Haunted Tarot, which I showed you. V showed you this one, the Ghost Tarot. Oh, I'll show you this one, the Dark Mansion. A lot of people consider this a dark deck. I don't. This is one of my favorite daily decks. Oh, I love that Hermit. His nose looks like a diving board. Let me get to that Lover's card, or Two of Cups. Look up there. We got the two doves. They're love doves. And we got the two worms in the apple. They love each other. We got this couple who loves each other. It's just such a happy card. Don't like her. This is the Lover's card. You know she's thinking thoughts how to mess this up. And there's the snake trying to help her. Ten of Pentacles, the happy family, family legacy, family trust, inheritance. I just think that's a gorgeous star card. I love this deck. Your tribe, your friends that you share everything with. Okay, gotta move on to another deck. We will never make it anywhere. I'm not going to go through this. I opened another one. This Fallen deck, Fallen Angels. This would be very good for shadow work. Okay. That's kind of a hard deck to get open and out. Nightmare Before Christmas. I think the whole message of the movie is a great metaphor for shadow work. He's unhappy being the king of Halloween Town. So he wants to take over Christmas. He has the greatest holiday in the world to be king of, to rule, and he wants to take over Christmas. But it doesn't work out because it's not who he is. Be yourself. Be happy. Enjoy being you. And he made a whole mess of the Christmas thing. But there was time to save it. Oh. This deck could have been so perfect if they didn't make it such a pip deck. Like this Eight of Cups. It should show someone walking away. Two of Needles. Should be two swords crossed and your eyes covered. The artwork is gorgeous, okay? It is. I love the Wheel of Fortune. Great Chariot. I mean, they spent so much time on the box, and the cardstock's really good. It's not too thin. This should be one of the greatest decks in the world. I still use it, but it should. The art is beautiful. I would just like to, they had made it more Rider-Waite-Smith, follow the Rider-Waite-Smith. Well, here's Spirit of Halloween. Not every card has a pumpkin in it. Very creative art in this. Nine of Pentacles, Frankenstein. The Emperor, Empress, Kali. Four Swords, Vampire. Oh, I love this one. The High Priestess, the Fortune Teller. Oh, that's a gorgeous one. I love her outfit. I love her room. Her cards, it just looks all great. I think Mandragora is the mandrake root. Very poisonous to animals. The succubus. Beautiful. Oh, a ghost. Two of Swords. Great, great deck. The Tower, we have a gargoyle. I hate it when my tongue trips over itself. Nine of Swords, the Basilisk. So much fun. So, she showed you the Edgar Allan Poe, V.Love&Crystals showed you that one. I'll show you the Dark Woods. Man, this is a big table, but it's not big enough for the decks. This is by Sasha Graham and Abigail Lawson. She did the artwork. Larson, not no W. She also did the artwork of the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not saying it on here, but I'm pretty sure. This is the Dark Woods. She also did the Tarot, Haunted House Tarot. I get those phrases mixed up. Maybe it's Tarot of the Haunted House. Two of Wands. It's just gorgeous, making her plan. So truly just beautiful. So she showed you the Oracle of the Hidden Realms. The Shadow and Light. She showed you this one, the Halloween. I don't know if she showed you this one, the Samhain, Seasons of the Witch. I also have the original edition, but this one, they put red gilding on the cards. Gilding just lights up the 7-year-old in me. It makes me so happy. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? Reflections. It looks exactly like the box lid. Wolf. The veil. October 1st. 31st is the thinning of the veil. You gotta look inward. Not see through the fog. Just a truly gorgeous oracle. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been 36 minutes. I need to cut it off because it will cut us off. So I hope you enjoyed this. Whoops. Sorry about that. I think she showed you this one too, Dark Mirror. If there's anything you want to see in more in depth, just let me know. I hope you're all doing great. Take care of yourselves and your families. And give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Many blessings to all of you and hugs and kisses. Mwah. Bye, everybody.